So hello everyone, Myrmonden here, welcome to my live Houseki episode 10. I feel that I hope I was faking it, but everyone keeps telling me I'm wrong, so I guess I'm gonna get more and more, emotionally. Yeah, I think it's gonna be very, very hard to watch this with me. With Phos being so different, it felt very, very uncanny last week. It's kind of weird, kind of right. But anyway, let's start watching it. 3, 2, 1, and go. And of course, I am super excited to see what's gonna happen. For sure, absolutely. But it's like, on the same time, you do feel very emotional. I'm just like, wow, I don't want to watch this. Nothing like Phos. That's not positive twins. I don't know Phos nu. Yeah, more like, So yeah. The opening. Yeah, and actually, this is probably no one watched this thing. But Nier Automata just won. But Nier Automata won Best Game of the Year Musical Award, right? And then there was a couple of other weird decisions, but that game definitely deserves to win Best Music of the Year. And I have been keep saying that this anime, for me, feels very similar to Nier Automata, right? And especially its opening has a very much of the Automata thing. As soon as I hear the opening song, I'm like, yeah, this is very fun Nier music to me. I don't know if everyone agrees to me, but I think it's very similar to Nier Automata. Both visually and sound effect of it. So I think if you like the anime, you should get that game out. I know I have like a hate love for that game, right? Because I played the whole game on perfect, and the game is not balanced or perfect at all. But still, I think this intro definitely reminds me of that game. And yeah, it has some amazing soundtrack. So I hope we see old Phos back eventually, but well, maybe one day if you get her arms and legs back in the story eventually, which would make her weaker though. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so White Shiro is the episode called. So Alex there. I like Lefika Phos like looking into its like hollowness. Yeah, and looking in the hole for looking for pieces. Yeah, she's really changed. Yeah, it makes sense losing her parts changed her personality to the worse. See, I miss this thing now. Phos was like getting into the snow or like forcing herself to, like keep having nightmares about another guy, Yeah, she can't sleep anymore, right? Nightmares. Yeah, everyone can have golden arms. We can revolutionize the whole medicine thing. Okay, that's a quick, weird. That's Bort, yeah. Bort knows something is up. Phos. Not much of a phospholite anymore, but yeah. It's like, join me! It's kind of like, join the dark side. I like this stuff. Phos is like, I'm gonna kick your ass. I like that stuff, yeah. What? A 50-50 split too. It's like, oh, the boat jumped, so it doesn't matter. God damn it. But the jellyfishes for light. Are these the flesh people? Yeah, shouldn't overwork now, right? It's gonna keep having nightmares about Antarctica for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be lofty anime. It's gonna fire Dia now. I'm thinking anime with Bort. Yeah, Dia is like, what? What? My girl? Like she's just not even answering her. It's like, poor Dia. She no, it's like she's so shiny. It's like, you're so shiny, no, Phos. Okay, they're back to weird stuff again, though. Okay, so I teach about Bort during the night, yeah. Okay, so far the episode isn't as emotion, soul scoring as I thought it would be, but yeah, that was set for Dia, of course, though, but whoa, what is stare down? It's just aborting. I'm not even just gonna walk past you. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, and a weird. And then I was wondering, like, what she dumped Dia? And he, oh god, it's Dia alone now. It's like picking flowers. Oh man, this is sad now. Okay, this is getting sad now. Like nothing. Know nothing about Dia's feelings here. Except I'm gonna be a flower girl now. Just walk around and she lost her wife or husband, I guess, more in a way, and partner, of course. Yeah, it was like, you know, I almost hate it. I like how they don't speak much. He's kind of walk there like in a good distance from each other too. Yeah, can't walk next to each other. Have to like keep distance. I'm expecting Bort now to lose, right? To just some lunarians. Yeah. Something tragic always happens eventually, right? So. Here we go. Here we go. Lunarians. It's time. So Bort. So I can see Bort losing now. And it's like Phos fault and, you know. They need some classic tragic. Yeah, this is something new. A new shape. And it's like 2 of them, right? Twilight Sunspots. Okay, this is something really new now. This is like a bleach hollow, but yeah. A gigantic Lunarian, I guess. Yeah, it's like the absolutely biggest lunarian ever. Okay, interesting, interesting. A gigantic. Like the hair is. Kind of fear, yeah, go for it now, go for it now. When it's weekend, or it's stuck, whatever, yeah, now I have the chance. Okay. Some kind of trap. Well, he has more than one arm, apparently. It's a lot of arms. Okay, here we go. Absolutely the biggest lunarian ever. Yeah, this is some kind of really god level of lunarian here. I mean, they have more arms, but they're very Hinduistic, right? Yeah, so being like a Kali or Shiva with more arms makes a lot of sense. So that makes a lot of sense. Nice. But yeah, like a 6-armed god, that makes like Asubara or something like that. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's something for Sensei to do it. Maybe they shouldn't fight. So I think Bort is a good idea. Yeah, let's leave and get the rest of the girls. Like we need an army or something. We need Sensei. Yeah, we need a lot of people for this. Yeah, but this is something completely essence. This is like the really leader, right, of the Lunarians. Like God worship Lunarian here. Yeah, it's like ringing the bells these times. I guess it's like summoning Sensei or something. It's like the war. But here we go. This is gonna be cool. It's probably gonna be really cool. Probably everyone is like, red alert. Yeah. If you see the bar, might go there and be like, Bort! Oh, it's like, no, we have to do it. No. 6 is, no one is gonna get here. We're gonna have to do it alone. What? Ah, nice. Yeah, Bort knows the other ones are too weak, right? Like, no. We ask for no one to help us. That's this idea. You're really stepping up how strong the learners are, though. You have old Phos back, you can run faster. Or a second Phos version. Oh god, I can see Dia now. I wanna bet my money on that Dia is gonna be the one getting this right. Diamond, yeah. probably. Yeah, because she was plucking flowers. Yeah, of course. She's gonna be the one to lose now. This is gonna be really sad. After also getting dumped by Bort. Time to start running. Yeah, Sensei was surrounded by that mist once, so I guess it can mystify itself. That's with Sensei, and it's like this whole body is gonna... Could be it. It's like a spider one here. Yeah, with its fur to do it, it looks like a spider, right? It's like a spider Hindu god. When it has to be, because all the fur makes it look... And the eyes, of course. Yeah, but I mean, I realized now when I saw that, when I was running there, it was like definitely a mix between... Of course it pans out before it hits her. Like I am like, yeah, my heart is like I'm like, yeah, I'm getting to kind of have not been this focused on anime for months now. Okay, she's like, what? Yeah, what's happening here? I was like, my heart was like racing there. And I was chasing Dia. Oh, yeah. This is ridiculously thrill. This is the best thrill I've seen in years, yeah. And the anime is so good too because they had this like tragic thing for Dia before it happened to us, so you feel even more, like I feel even more emotional about Dia right now, right? So it's even worse if she is captured now. Like, it would be even more hurtful. So it's like, it's really pulling those heartstrings, like literally. I was like, I feel like I have a lot of adrenaline right now. I feel like I can go out now and run a mile or something. Like, my whole body feels super hyped. If you drag this thing out, yeah, it feels so much worse that you can just end it. It's really a ridiculous lunarian. Bort, save me! Houseki has some resolve. I was like, I have to do it myself. Yeah, like they can't always save me, those girls. Yeah. Nice! Yeah, Dia's like, I have to do it myself. Oh god, drowning him out. I think my whole body's getting goosebumps. I think my whole body's like getting goosebumps and everything. But it was a bad idea! Oh, this is awesome. You can do it, Dia. You can do it! Okay, no, she probably can't do it because there's a leg there. Nice. So you can run with her like... Oh, she's gonna fight with her own leg or something because like it's diamond, so it's really hard. It's kind of weird trick something. Of course, it's gonna happen in front of Bort. This whole mist thing though makes me worried that it actually isn't defeated. I mean, otherwise, it's like fine, it's just one, right? But I'm like, you can heal her. This is super sad anyway, but like I have mixed emotions now because it's super happy that she won, right? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, this is super sad this scene here, so it's like it feels like I am. It feels like I am in the fire. It feels like my heart is like it feels like I feel just way too I'm way too into it. It's like it feels like I almost that's kind of why I'm sad now. It's like, I mean, I'm so super... Okay, yeah, okay, it's back. Okay, yeah, it's back. I expected as much. Yeah, like, it was weird, but did it actually defeated right there? Yeah, it's back now. Or, okay, it's like splitting up. Becoming two different ones. Yeah, because one has two eyes, another one has those eyes. That's the end. Okay. Yeah, it felt like she didn't defeated, right? So it kind of like split in two, and then it had like... Very, very interesting. She went from having like 8 arms to like 4 arms, right? So yeah, like it's split into 2 there, and the eyes were also separated into that. So that was very cool. Gonna see the preview here. Then I'll do the review of this episode. And yeah, I'm still super into it. Like it's giving me a heart attack. It had some sad moments, but the rest was more of a definite action episode. But it actually was super intense though. Like wow, that was a huge thriller if I've ever seen one. I mean, this is something that I think unfortunately most movies someone can't capture, or like most. I guess more horror movies, so they can't really capture that really sensational fear. But I think it's mainly because you don't really care about the characters in a random horror movie. You kind of like whatever it is there and something happens. Here I actually really want the character to survive, right? So it's I think that's the main thing why it feels even much okay. But I can do the preview now. I'm almost some kind of clone, probably fake clone. And it's split even more, yeah, like puppies, okay, so it's gonna be thinner. Okay, but like, probably you defeat it and become smaller every time, right? That's how I would interpret it. Its abilities. Something like that. But I really like that was really cool too. I really like too. We have Breeder here. Okay, so okay, Myrmonden's review of Houseki Kuni episode 10. Okay, so I am still super, my heart is beating. The episode, my heart hurts, like it hurts here, I'm seriously in pain. I'm seriously in physical pain. Watching the episode because my heart was so thrilling when I watched the whole Dia part here. But as I just mentioned there, I think mentioned in my library, I think it really is. I'm comparing it to like a horror movie or something like a thriller, right? Something like excites you care about it. But I think that Hoshino Kuni is an anime, or a show, whatever, but it's an anime. But you actually really care about the character. Like when I watch a horror movie, and I watch like a lot of horror movies, I don't actually that much care about the characters. It's kind of like I like watching some movies because I want to like, I don't know, I kind of quickly watch through them when I play some game at the same time. I kind of just want to get the main story because I want to see the twist and the turns and so on, like that narrative point. And that's kind of how I get some narrative ideas on sometimes. And it's like when I see this thing, I really care about Diamond. Right? I mean everyone we care about Dia, right? So it's like, and that's something quite uncommon. I really care about her. So I watch it and I'm like, I really don't want her to lose. I really want her to survive, and it really feels like I'm in that moment. And it's so threatening, and they have the whole lunarians, right? Suddenly it's actually inside the main building, which I guess is one of the first times she's ever experienced that. Like, it's probably one of the first times. We saw with Sensei during the ice thing, right? But they definitely been beefing up, right? And they haven't really been inside the snail and got to like, the door and so on, right? So that's super shocking. And of course, though, the anime very, very good though, but it does is very much playing on the heartstrings because, of course, it's the same day that Dia kind of got fired, right? And dumped and lost her like boyfriend slash girlfriend and like so it's all of that, of course. It's all of that. Like I think it's great, but at the same time, though, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but it is a little cliche, right? It's almost like everything that can go bad will go bad. So it's like the Murphy's Law. It's like, okay, so her... I mean, I would argue that Phos her best friend does. So her best friend got picked over her from her partner slash kind of companion, right? Whatever they kind of are. And then she comes there and like dumps, or like tells you, oh, I'm got your boyfriend now. At night, it's like, I'm sorry, kind of thing. And they kind of fight about that. It makes her sad. And then she sees them like walking over there and like, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm so weak. I wish I could be like them. And everyone else is like, is that really okay for you, Dia? She's like, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Blocking like with the flower girl, yeah, like feeling. And obviously she feels very insecure and she feels, useless and weak and maybe not loved, right? And all of that, right? So of course we see that whole thing, and which is really sad. And that was the sad part. That's absolutely very good part of anime. Very sad. So we see the whole thing, and then we see her like placing the flower, like fixing the flower vase, and then suddenly it's like, what is behind me? Yeah. So I think. I mean, it's very, very, like, yeah, I've seen this before in other movies and so on, right, and animes. Like, this particular thing where someone has, like, the worst day, we're losing your, whatever, loved one, and this, and then also a monster attacks you. It's like, okay, life, yeah, this is not a good day. But it's still, I mean, it's still really good, but at the same time, it feels extremely sad, right, and depressive, because you're following this, and you really feel Dia, it's like, man, this is so sad for Dia, and then this thing happens to her, and you obviously expect her to, they can't really like, actually, I guess, they keep being alive, right? Even though they are in shattered parts, I suppose. But still, you expect her to be shattered and be like collected by the lunarian. So it's like, don't get my Dia. So yeah, very, very good, extremely good anime as always. It's extremely good anime. I don't know, is it my favorite episode? I don't know why I used to forget to do that, but usually I rate anime. I used to put it on my thumbnail and say like 10 out of 10 if the anime is 10 out of 10, the episode particularly. But this is like, yeah, this is probably my could it be my, no, I think this is definitely one of the best episodes, I think. Second half was amazingly good. I think it is this episode, definitely, but I don't know which my favorite episode, but probably around, yeah, probably my top 3 at least, this season of this anime. Really, really good episode. I also like the whole, Bort and Phos thing, and he's like, what can I start? Don't talk to me. That kind of thing, yeah, he's walking there, it's like, you think you're strong. That was great. And also, yeah, that part was great too, when Bort, like, he called, ring the best, everyone can beat it together. It's like, no. 6 bells is don't come here. It's like, stay away. It's like, what? Hold your positioning? Oh, we're gonna beat it. But we can't beat it. We need Sensei. It's like, oh. And then even, yeah, I mean, they even managed to try some jokes there, right? Like the whole jellyfish thing. Alex, the lunarian, I don't know, historian, what she is, and it's like, she's running past her, it's like, what? It's like, go on, girl, like, yeah, to give me manage to get some yolks in there. Really good episode, and of course it looked really freaky when it arrived and it opened up the skies. It does, I mean, they always kind of, I suppose, but this even more so did remind me of a Bleach. I mean, yeah, like Bleach, but classic old anime, right? You, when the hollows open the skies, right, with the whole, what's it called now again? The lighting, whatever. But it reminds me of that thing when they kind of like, you know, like opening the sky with their arms because they're so big, right? And that thing that also had like squeeze open the like the, I don't know, the teleporting gate they have, whatever they use it, but so kind of yeah, gate they have between the moons and Earth, right? So definitely had the feel to it, but also of course seen it probably in other media as well. I mean, it's a classic thing though, and I really like that. It's very classic, right? I feel in a way, I guess, when you see something that is so big and it's opening up a portion of the world. So it has to like really it has to like, you know, like, yeah, open up the door of where it's coming from instead of just entering it. It feels, I would say, it's a very good way to like introduce a character or some kind of whatever mecha or something that is really really big. Right? I think it's a great way to do that. Instead of having just a big door open up in the sky, you have it forcing its way enter the sky. It has to like use gigantic arms and nails, like. So I think it's a very very good way to do it. It feels very impactful. You really feel like, yeah, this is something that's huge. This is something that is gigantic. You really feel that. You really feel that. But anyway, yeah, it's one portion of episode was great though. It wasn't as tragic or sad as expected to be. I think it was like a good, extremely good thrilling episode. And I guess I talked that much about that, but generally, right, like all battles are good. I mentioned that, sorry, but yeah, all the battles are great, of course. I like the whole Bort fighting it, jumping in there with Phos. There was see Dion lane. That was really great, and Dion, of course, was Dia was counter battling it, right, jumping up there, you losing like a leg, still fighting it. That was really good, and also great CGI animated. There's always this anime that all look really good. And in the end, I guess they split up, and I really liked it. They went from having like 8 arms, now it's like 2 people with 4 arms each instead, and his eyes, the spider eyes, kind of went to the other parts. Oh, yeah, I mentioned it in the live version. I also like that the whole thing there was kind of like, because as these guys are very much Hinduan gods, this thing is like an Asura, Kali, and so on, right? Like a several arm god, but it also has like a spider body. So I really liked it too. It's like a spider with its fur on its arms. Spider's ass because they are used to climbing, and the whole like having a lot of arms and so on, right? The whole religious thing there. So that also was really good. That was really good. So anyway, yeah, see you guys next week. I hope you liked this episode and have a great day. Sista, yeah.